Today, my client, also known as Jane Doe, will come forward for the first time to share her truth about Herschel Walker, a man with whom she had a romantic and intimate relationship for a number of years.
Herschel Walker is a hypocrite, and he is not fit to be a U.S. Senator. We don't need people in the U.S. Senate who profess one thing and do another. Herschel Walker says he is against women having abortions, but he pressured me to have one. In April of 1993, I learned that I was pregnant. I was surprised because I had been on birth control during my entire relationship with Herschel. I was certain that I was pregnant as a result of my relationship with Herschel and because I was not intimate with anyone else at the time. I really didn't know what to do. I was confused, uncertain, and scared. After discussing the pregnancy with Herschel several times, he encouraged me to have an abortion and gave me the money to do so. I went to a clinic in Dallas, but I simply couldn't go through with it. I left the clinic in tears. When I told Herschel what had happened, he was upset and said that he was going to go back with me to the clinic the next day for me to have the abortion. He then drove me to the clinic the following day and waited for hours in the parking lot until I came out. He then drove me to get medications and supplies as prescribed, and then drove me home. And the reason I am here today is because he has publicly taken the position that he is, quote, about life, unquote, and against abortion under any circumstances, when in fact he pressured me to have an abortion and personally ensured that it occurred by driving me to the clinic and paying for it.
You know, this is not just about the values of Herschel Walker. This is about the values of every voter in Georgia who decides to vote for him. Because if they're voting for him, then they are expressing their values that it's okay to lie, and it's okay not to have your deeds match your words. I mean, I think for any parent in Georgia, they have to ask themselves, is that a good role model for their children? Would they be okay with their children lying about many, many, many facts? I'm not going to answer that question, but I think parents can answer that question. They have to make a decision when they go to vote. What are their values that they're expressing in their vote in light of the specific allegations that Jane Doe made today?